Vamos, tenemos que ir camino a Novigrado. Estamos aquí abajo del todo. Tenemos que ir camino a Novigrado. Entraremos por aquí, ¿no? Así que la misión que tenemos activa, estas secundarias aquí, pues el planning de ruta es ir luego a esta de aquí, que es esta secundaria que sale aquí, pasarnos por este pueblucho y no sé, quizás ya ir directamente a Novigrado, aquí para adelante, o pasarnos por aquí. Aquí creo que estaba el chichi de la gansa, me parece. Aquí o aquí, no lo sé dónde era. Muy bien, creo que era aquí. Así que nada, vamos con esta primera secundaria, voluntario. Vamos a buscar un punto de viaje cerca. Este mismo. Y nos vamos para allá. Jugaremos unas 3 horitas, más o menos. Son ahora las 11. Poco más. Pues estaremos hasta las 2, poco más. Pero bueno, dependiendo, eso ya sabéis cómo va, ¿no? Igual, última misión, última misión, última misión. Y al final pensamos cerrar a las 2 y cerramos más tarde. Pero bueno. Lo típico de estos juegos, ¿no? De Witcher, Skyrim, estos RPGs, ¿no? Te vas liando una misión más y pasa lo que pasa. El último día nos pasó, ¿no? Al final acabamos ahí abajo haciendo un par de misiones más de las que teníamos pensado. Bueno, vamos para allá. ¿Es para allí o para dónde es? Sí, es para allí. Sardinilla, tío. Siempre... ¿Por qué no sales de ahí? Siempre sales en unos sitios rarísimos, tío. ¿Qué te pasa? Roach. No, ya es que ahora no puedo subir. Te llamo al otro lado del puente, la sardinilla.
Honor in the fatherland.
A ver, sardinilla, ¿dónde sales ahora? También sales ahí detrás de esta... Bueno, Dios, tío. ¿Dónde tío? ¿Dónde está? Paso. Vamos caminando, tío. En vez de salir aquí en la carretera, sale detrás de un muro de estacas de estas puntiagudas. Ahora bien, Sardi. Bueno, bien a medias. Te ha costado, ¿eh? Bueno, buen nombre. A ver qué tienes.
Greetings.
Greetings. A ver, ¿te puedo vender algo? No sé si tengo algo de vender. Vale, sí, algo sí tengo. Una azul al menos. 2.40, pues me los vas a dar. Y te voy a comprar unas nueces. ¿Tienes nueces? Ah, no, son longurue. Pensé que parecían nueces. Se usa para elaborar brebajes alquímicos. ¿Qué es eso? A ver esto. 997. Pues estás flipado si piensas que te voy a dar 1000 monedas a un tío random de la calle. Desequilibrar. Vamos a ver si podemos vender algo de esto. Sí, estos son purria de normal, Aunque tengo que mirar lo de las armas cuando lleguemos a Novigrado, En aquel armero que mejora las del equipo y tal. Porque, lo dicho, nos estamos quedando atrás en algunos aspectos de equipo respecto al nivel. Bueno, este para afuera. Y así vas. Chao.
Farewell.
Gracias por tu dinero. Farewell.
Let's go.
Hay un bicharro por ahí. Vale, el... Estaba viniendo por mí. Vais. El objetivo está como en una isla o algo, ¿eh? Para allá, para enfrente, a ver. Sí. Pues igual vamos nadando, ¿eh? Vamos a ir nadando. Un bañito. Esto es un troll. Vale, pero es amistoso. En principio, ¿no? Troll de piedra.
Redania Camp Army. No cross, no boat steal.
Redanian army? Where are you hiding them?
In here. Me. No seamans? Join me, King Ravodid Army. Order God. God boats is.
Boats are in pretty bad shape.
Me, God boats, Red say. But no wood for to make a fence. Their boats, I. So, me, fence, make a boats. Boats, God boats.
Why'd you join the army? Someone recruit you?
Crude? No crude. Come good soldier
Reclutar.
mans. Say chargy man wants boats. Peasanters, they steals peasanters' boats. What's the trollololo? Dunno.
Think I do. Redanians seized some peasants' boats. Thought the peasants might try to take them back. What happened next?
Chargy man go. Soldier mans drink and sing. Lot sing. Listen, troll. Buff. Come, peasanters, swing sharpie sticks. I help one army. Runner to runner. Holla, peasanters. Holla, soldier mans. Gentle. Move them apart. But all lie down. Soldier mans too. But order had me watch boats. And watch I. Trollololo soldier man now.
Trollololo.
Trollolo just sing too. You foresee you?
Uf, no sé yo, ¿eh?
No thanks. Heard you earlier. But listen, where are the bodies? Don't see any.
Hungry go. Should no waste. Peasanters good food. Soldier man friends. Not so good big stew. Always good.
Guess I understand. Wartime rules?
Man's soldier man too?
No.
Trollololo. Makes man soldier man. Trollo. Chargy man. Say, bring paint. And man brings paint.
Paint? What are we talking about?
Paint! Paint! Red colory, white colory, city gods, no city go. Trollolo, what's boats?
Recadero para un troll. Trollololo.
Good mans. Redani army, no service forget.
Encuentra la pintura que el troll necesita. Está aquí en Oxenfurt, supongo, ¿no? Madre de Dios. Armadura de grifo legendaria mejorada. Madre de Dios, vámonos aquí ya, tío.
Fear
Va a
not.
llover.
Orders stay here, Painterby. Yes?
Esto de pasta alquímica, no sé qué, tal. No sé muy bien. Oh, que hay un viaje rápido aquí, qué bueno, tío. Tenemos que volver nadando otra vez. Bien, 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 bien.
Well, Richard. Spicy, eh?
It's,
I caught it. This big, 5 foot long. Everyone to me! To me!
Este es la misión, mercader, que habla, a ver.
Hey!
No. ¿Tú?
What can I do with you for? If I ain't got it today, say the word and I'll have it tomorrow.
Vale, tampoco es este de la misión. Igual es dentro de la
Let me
casa.
see. Might pick something.
Pero le voy a vender la otra espada. Ya que estamos. Ay, sí, igual sí, Mira, mira, está aquí la misión. Pintura.
So long.
Pues vamos.
Private Slate, report on order.
Just so happens I have some paint on me.
Oh! 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 Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
Has pain, but how? Dunno.
Might be a problem.
Man's how no. I order. Man's nose.
I guess I do. Depends what.
Birdo cutlery. Redania birdo. Shields like.
Guess I can give it a shot. Got a brush?
Beautiful. Pretty birdo.
Think so? As long as you're happy with it.
Man's good. Not like other mans take cues. What a pretty,
Misión acabada, creo,
pretty, naughty. When man falls dead of palsy, then make soup.
Diagrama Geventinel.
Taste.
Manteles de hachero.
Tasting. Tasty
Piel de
meat.
cabra.
Oh,
Piel de ciervo.
got next.
Y misión cumplida. Pues nos vamos. Hay arrastrados ahí enfrente, Bueno, vamos a seguir nuestro camino a Novigrado. Próxima parada. Aquí, hay un camino todavía, Vamos a viajar al arcao este. Y vamos por aquí, tiki tiki tiki. Siempre detrás de vallas. ¿Qué perros hay salvajes o algo? Bueno, nos vamos. Vamos a marcarlo en el mapa. Vale, bandidos. Pues ya les dimos una vez, ¿eh? Joder, la gente, jodidísima la gente aquí. A los bandidos esos ya los enfrentamos un día. Se han respawneado. Bienvenidos.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Whoa!
Puesto fronterizo. A ver, no sé por dónde estoy yendo. Creo que nos hemos metido mal, ¿verdad? Obvio.
Come on, Roach.
Vale.
Whoa!
Come through. Fuck. Redania.
Es una casa que no tiene puerta. ¿What? Oye, Sardinilla, que eres un barco para salir ahí abajo. Madre mía.
That's it, Roach.
Ahora que para allá en cuanto podamos. Izquierda, ¿eh? Camino. Vale, allá abajo hay algo. Guardia de monstruos.
Let's go.
Si fuera un punto de estos de meditación que te dan habilidad. A ver, algo suena por ahí. Los puntos de meditación que te dan esos puntos de habilidad, ahí sí vamos. Pero guardias de monstruos y eso. Eres tú. ¿Y tú quién eres? John Verdun.
John Verdun, remember? You saved me from
La verdad es que no. Ah, sí, sí, el primer día que llegamos a Belén. Sí, sí, te me acuerdo, tío.
Coin that belonged to the refugees. Vengeance tastes sweet.
I thought you'd come for your reward. I'll gladly pay, mind you. You saved my life, no two
Un
ways
poco mal
about
esto,
it.
¿no?
But if you're looking for a bruising, well, you'll find it.
Nada, me queda el dinero, ¿para qué?
Coin
Si ya los
doesn't
mató.
stink. Give it here.
There you are. May it multiply in your purse.
Ya nos mató, que solucionamos. Dame dinero. 50 coronas. Y lo que tengas aquí. Carta de Toben.
Strange.
Crema de Toben muy bien de momento. Toben igual es el que está muerto allí, ¿eh? Pues estás jodido, Toben. Pensé que igual viene una misión o algo. Bueno, una botellita de agua. Nuestro sustento natural.
Witcher, friend.
Queso. Perfecto. Este debe ser Toben. Pues hecho esto. Vamos a ir hasta aquí ahora. A ver ese tablón que pone. puerta ni nada. Hostia. ¿Qué es esto?
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noon Wraith did this.
De una dama del mediodía. Contrato a la dama blanca.
Whatever he saw just before he died gave him quite a scare.
Un contratito así random. A ver qué misión es. ¿Qué nivel es? La dama blanca, 69. Bueno, en algún momento lo haremos.
Run, Roach. Gotta explore the tower.
Hostia, ¿qué es aquí? A ver. Bueno, esto lo hacemos ya que estamos, tío. Un poco más alto del nivel. Pero bueno, nos ha salido aquí de repente. Hay un enemigo por ahí. Es un bandido, algo, parece un humano, ¿no? Botellita de agua. Cervecillas. Vale, ahí abajo hay algo. Vale, pero a ver, vamos a primero a bajar aquí. Madre mía, ¿qué es ese rito, tú?
Blood trail leads to the cellar.
¿Está acá abajo o qué? Es un ghoul normal.
Ghouls tracked the body downstairs, but it wasn't their kill. Skin's unnaturally pale, cracked. Ghouls tracked the body downstairs, but it wasn't their kill. Skin's unnaturally pale, cracked.
Vamos a ver, tiene que haber algo aquí, ¿no? Hay otra bajada. Y hay una subida también, ¿eh? Hay más subida, ¿eh? Sangre. No, quiero mirar esto. No sé para qué vale eso del licor enano. Tengo que bajar, la movida. Mantequilla de Bandalur. ¿Esto no se puede mirar? Mierda, he cogido una vela, no se puede. Llegará Benshire. No hay nada más, ¿no? A ver, si se puede seguir subiendo, tú. Pero me imagino que igual la pista del contrato es la escalera que bajaba, no la que subía. Pero bueno, hay cositas, ¿eh? Ah, no hay una... Hay plañidera. El carbón para los que se han portado mal en Reyes. Botas de condotiero. Vamos espiando todo esto, ¿eh?
Strange. As if a whirlwind came through.
Vale. Hay que bajar. Lo ideal sería que hubiera una nueva escalera que bajase ya directamente todos los pisos, ¿eh? Es un detalle. ¿Este es el último? Vale, no. Esta es la calle. Esta es la de abajo. Mediadora. Joder, hay un montón de diagramas en este sitio, ¿eh? El de caballo. Queda bajando esta. Vale, tenemos un cofrecillo. Diario del príncipe Adrián. Espada de acero felina legendaria, tú. Oh. Esto nos lo podrá hacer el tío de Novigrado. Y las felinas era... Yo era la escuela que utilizaba la ropa, ¿no? Los atuendos. La de acero. Esta es para los humanos. Bien, bien, bien. Me gusta. Me he leído la pena aquí. Equipo de la escuela del gato. Diagrama de arpía. Joder, no, no. Hostia, que hay un montón de... Ha habido un montón de mierda buena en este sitio. Equipo de la escuela del gato. Oye, pero lo que no encontramos es... pistas del contrato en el que estamos. Piel de cerdo y lobo. Pero todo aquí. Hemos encontrado un montón de buena mierda, pero no hemos encontrado pistas del contrato.
Deep, uneven tracks. Someone fled blindly in a panic.
Vale, esto creo que nos va a llevar donde vimos los cuerpos, ¿no? En principio, ¿qué? No, merece la pena entrar a ese sitio, ¿eh? Sí, aquí es donde los cuerpos.
Hard-headed men. Pale skin, but no blood loss. This is no vampire. All signs point to a noon wraith. She's avoiding me.
Ah,
Find something that belongs to
nos
her.
manda al tablón que íbamos, creo.
Maybe there's
Ah, no, nos manda al otro tablón diferente. Ah, amigo.
reward for her.
Bueno, pues se queda en stand-by de momento, ¿eh? Vamos a ir primero a este que estamos al lado. Pero bueno, ha merecido la pena entrar al sitio ese, ¿eh? Sobre todo por el diagrama ese legendario, vaya. De la escuela del gato. Ese creo que es el más, vaya. Creo que lo de legendario es solo para partida plus. Hola, buena gente. Que de paso veo que no tenéis nada, ¿no? Una jarra y una patata asada. La patata me la llevo. Puede salvarme la vida. A ver. No es ni un pueblo ni es nada. Son dos casuchas, ¿no? Vámonos, si hay pueblo aquí abajo. A ver. Nuevo indicador, chichi de la gansa. Demonio de los bosques. El señor del bosque. El chichi de la gansa. Pero no es aquí, es el otro lado. Ni botellas de agua tienen aquí, macho. Se me lo lleva esto. Creo que no pesa eso de la pasta alquímica. El chiche de la lanza.
Think I pissed me trousers. Welcome, welcome.
What have you got there?
No me puedo vender cosas. A ver, tienes que vender pollo, muslo de pollo, sándwich de pollo, cerdo a la plancha. ¿Qué vale esto? 30 monedas.
So long.
One drink all I had.
Meretriz.
All I had. Witcher, as I live and
Clumsy, clumsy.
El chiche de la lanza.
starvation has pushed folk beyond the river to trade and eat human babies.
El antro de perversión de Novigrado. Afueras. Bueno, creo que nos vamos. Aquí no hay gran cosa, ¿eh? Nos dieron el contrato ese del demonio no sé qué. No, el señor del bosque era, ¿no? 78. Todavía para largo. Vamos a ir al punto... al siguiente. Que es donde está el contrato este, en realidad. La dama blanca esta. Vamos a ir a este de aquí. Bueno, podemos ir a este también, ¿eh? Antes. Vamos a ir primero a este. Y luego vamos a ese último. Sardinilla en el agua. En serio, tío. Cada vez te superas. Te vas superando por momentos, Sardinilla. Vas a aparecer en un día de estos en un tejado. Hostia, que hay una dama ahí rara, tío. Un fantasma de esos, tío. Hasta luego.
Let's go.
Posada de los 7 gatos. Mira mal el gato, Pancho. No, mapa del mundo no.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Las primeras víctimas del mal. Ve a hablar con Olgierd von Everek sobre el contrato. Hostia, este creo que me quiere sonar de que... No sé si es de la primera expansión, ¿eh? Encantar, costes iniciales. Creo que sí, ¿eh? Me parece que sí. Aquí lo tenemos, las primeras víctimas del mal. Mi nivel 85, expansión de Heart of Stone. Esto es donde empieza la primera expansión. O sea que esta misión la vamos a tener ahí hasta que no nos acabemos el juego ese. Venga, vale. Ok. Y esta es la misma, encantar cosas iniciales. Pues vamos a ir ahora sí a donde nos mandaba el contrato, ¿no? ¿Dónde queda esto? Vámonos a ir hasta el castillo Drahim y vamos para acá. Bueno, ya tenemos ahí Novigrado delante.
Move it. Hey,
No hay gente. ¿Qué pasa? No hay nadie en la calle, tío. Un tono de Went también. Habla con la viuda sobre la dama del mediodía.
Greetings, Witcher.
Greetings.
Hear about the White Lady.
As I hoped. I notice it's been hanging so long, sun's near bleached it blank.
Seems your White Lady's a noon wraith.
That means... God, poor Lucy.
Lucy. She was gonna marry, right?
Yeah. Her parents swore her to a smith from the city. Well-to-do, sure, but older and more brittle than elven ruins. Lucy ran from the altar out into the fields, where she slashed her veins. Used the silver dagger she'd gotten for the betrothal. Wait, let me show you. Lucy's parents couldn't bear to sell it, bury it even. They left it in my care.
I want to send her away, but I've got to bring her close, lure her first. I need an object that belonged to her. Dagger would be perfect.
Take it, but kill Lucy. Promise me. She shouldn't suffer no more.
Tira el puñal de plata al fuego para traer a la dama del mediodía. No estamos al medio... Bueno, pone ahí arriba que son las 4:30 de la mañana. Pero si esto es un solazo de la Virgen. What the fuck.
Oh yeah. Noon wraiths never come out after dusk.
Nunca salen de noche, pero es que hace un solazo que parece de día. Bueno, dama del mediodía, pues al mediodía, ¿no? Hola. Me va a llegar una hermosa dama. Ahí está.
Let's dance.
Let's dance. ¡Qué hostia! Que me mató, chaval, en la última, tío. Joder. Me ha matado a falta de nada, tío. Es que, joder, me dan una hostia y me bajan la de Dios, Joder, tenemos que volver a hablar con la paisana esta. Hostia, vamos a grabar al llegar allí,
Greetings, witch.
Bueno, hasta luego.
As a where she's Lucy.
I want.
Tiki, tiki, tiki. Venga. Por eso es necesario tener las armaduras y eso al nivel, ¿no? Porque no tengo ni al nivel ni las armaduras ni las armas, vaya. Vamos a grabar aquí, por si acaso, porque no me fío. Y si tenemos que cargar partida, cargamos aquí directamente, ¿no?
Oh yeah. Moon wraiths never come out after dusk.
La teníamos hecha, joder. Creo que también es más, 4 niveles más, pero bueno. Tenemos que poder bien, vaya. Está en el rango, ¿no?
Let's dance.
Let's dance again. Me ha jodido el Ken de primeras. Mierda, se me ha jodido el Irden. Mierda, el Irden. El Irden. Me hacen. Se ha curado la hija fruta. Está más arriba, ¿eh? Me va a matar otra vez, tío. Me va a matar, tío. Es que cada vez tiene más vida, tío. Tiene más... Me va a volver a matar, tío.
Show me what you got.
Se cura, tío, y no somos capaces a rematarla, macho. Lo hemos tenido ahí a un poquito. Y se ha puesto a curarse. Y no sé cómo evitar que se cure, tío. Le voy a intentar una tercera vez. Si no nos sale, seguimos, ¿eh? Ya la vendremos a por ella dentro de unos niveles.
Oh yeah. Moon wraiths never
Quizás
come
con
out
un
after
aceite.
dusk.
Quizás con un aceite igual. Le hacemos más daño. Aceite de espectros o algo así. Supongo que es espectros, ¿no? No habrá ninguno. Necrófagos, agroides... Sí. Vamos a probar con esto, a ver. Haremos un poco más de daño, a ver si llegamos al mismo sitio que antes, que le queda un poco igual con el daño extra, así que nos lo hacemos, ¿no? Vamos a ver,
Yeah.
vamos a probar.
Moonwraiths never come out after dusk. Let's dance.
Pero ven, hombre. Yo tengo Irden. Pero saca el Irden, hombre. Vale, tengo que darle Irden, ¿eh? Se va a ponerse a curar ahora, tío. No está, tío. Es que está llena de vida otra vez, tío. Vale, vamos, tío. Cúralo otra vez, tío. Que no puedo sacar el Irden ahora. Pero ven pa' aquí, perra. Se me quita el Irden ahora, tío. Me cago en todo. Pero ¿por qué no? Punto. Se va el Irden. Joder. No, y se cura en el último momento. ¡Qué perra! Se me va el Irden. Todo mal. Ahora. LOL. Costaba, me cago en su padre. Tenemos el arma jodida, Queda por ahí caminando. Tenemos el arma jodida, tío. 24. Campesino, ¿qué haces por aquí? No, anda, la hemos hecho, tú. Vamos a meditar una horita. Ha pasado un día entero prácticamente combatiendo. No habíamos meditado hasta las 12. Son las 10 ahora otra vez. What the fuck. Vale, vuelve la gente porque ya está la dama muerta. Vuelve la gente, ¿no? Ok. Hay muchedumbre.
Greetings, Witcher.
Problem solved. You can go back to your fields.
Thank you. Your coin. And may fortune smile upon you.
Pues bueno, misión completada. Nivel 66. Tengo que subir puntos. También ves que voy con 21 puntos sin meter. Voy bajo de todo, tío. Combate creo que lo tengo bastante avanzado. Voy a poner este. Pasa que si no los meto aquí creo que no... Creo que los tenías que meter ahí, ¿no? Estoy mirando los que tengo puestos a ver qué son, ¿no? Golpes precisos. Este otro es... este. Concentración. Pero si no tienes metidos ahí igual también vale. Lo que pasa es que no los potencia o algo así, ¿no? Los mutágenos. Esto es bueno, ¿eh? Vamos a dejarlo así de nuevo. Tampoco me quiero meter a puntos a lo loco porque igual, no sé. Bueno, misión completada. Contratito. Pues vamos a ir adentrándonos en Novigrado, lo que viene siendo. Tenemos que ir a ver a Tris aquí. Pero antes de nada vamos a pasarnos por los puntos, los tablones, para activar lo que sea. Y vamos viendo que se activa. Tenemos el alijo aquí también. Hay que pasarse a ver lo de la escuela del gato, que las tengo allí. A ver en qué momento nos sale el herrero ese especial. No sé si formaba parte de la historia o te lo encontrabas tú realmente, no sé. Alguna misión, vaya.
Hello, long ears. You paid the tax.
Tax?
En algún momento tendremos que pasar por el peluquero también, ¿eh?
Whole day wasted.
Estamos rozando la indecencia ya.
Our world will burn.
What say you we are over to the
Vale, este es el herrero. Mira, aquí está el herrero que digamos.
He fix it for us? No.
Este es el herrero que te hace cositas, creo.
Jonas swore it was a tool.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a
Hattori
master of
Hanzo.
dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Claro, probar una albóndiga.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Ya comiste el día entero, Gerald.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havakars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to Town Hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection. And in Novigrad, few dare in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Siempre estamos dispuestos a ayudar.
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries
El
with
rey de
one
los
of the King
mendigos.
of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in
suena.
the underworld too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It just... He demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. You must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Me parece perfecto.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Sobre espadas y albóndigas. ¿Qué nivel tiene esto? 77. Vale, todavía... Echa el freno Madaleno, vaya. Echa el freno. Vamos a volver a activar esta. Y vamos a seguir visitando los puestos, los tablones. Tendrás que esperar al bóndigo. Tipo sospechoso.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome.
What have you got there?
Bueno, no tenemos nada que vender en realidad, ¿no? Ah, bueno, sí, estas botitas. Podemos comprar unas aceitunas o alguna cosa, botellines de agua, ¿eh? Para sobrevivir. Estos son aceitunas. 6. Nada, aceitunas, tío. Sustento vital. Zumo de frambuesas. Leche de cabra. Vamos a llevarnos las botellas de agua. Y los zumitos también.
So long.
Sobreviviendo de cosas de la calle. A ver, ¿qué tenemos por aquí? Contrato emitido por la Guardia del Templo de Novigrado. Seguidores de la llama. Varios oficiales han sido salvajemente asesinados. Contrato, la Dama Blanca. Ah, bueno, estos anteriores, ¿no? El torneo de Wind. Contrato, placeres mortales. La de Went esta creo que ya la teníamos antes, lo que pasa es que no lo habíamos leído. Creo que lo recogimos en un pueblo anterior.
Hey, Whitey.
Hey.
Why'd your hair go white?
¿Y por qué llevas tú la barriga al fresco? Placeres mortales, es 68, ¿eh? Está en nuestro rango más o menos, ¿eh? Habla con el guardia. Y ahora él descubrió algo en el tablón de anuncios de la ciudad que le intrigó. Parecía que mantener la paz no era el único problema que tenía la guardia urbana de Novigrado. Bueno, de momento lo vamos a dejar en stand-by. Posible candidato a hacerlo dentro de poco ese. Venga, vamos a ir al siguiente tablón.
To burn a monster and a witch in the marketplace. Let them do as they will, not me. How are we to fight a pestilence that...
Venga, algo se ha activado aquí.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you. No, I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please!
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Personajes: Caleb Mensch, Felicia Cori, Chapelle. Apuestas altas, nueva misión. Nivel 79. Relax. Algo dijeron de freak, lo decían por mí seguro, Vamos a ver qué hay aquí. Casa encantada. Contra Diablillo. Un monstruo en los restos. Ladrón esquivo. Pues puertas cerrándose a portazos. Puños de furia. Los de los puñacos molan. Tirando del hilo. Una perla negra. Joder, me cantan misiones, ¿no? Venga, vamos a ver niveles. Vale, 76, 79, 77. Tirando del hilo 64 y 66. Estas están en el rango, ¿eh? Varios lugares. Encuentra anidas en el esturión de oro. Habla con el supervisor. Venga, pues posibles candidatos, ¿eh? Yo creo que lo vamos a dedicar un poco a explorar. Vamos a ir al otro puesto. Tablón. Siempre digo puesto en vez de tablón, ¿eh? Lo digo 1000 veces. Cada vez que diga puesto, chupito. Hostia, un peluquero. Vamos a cortar el pelo. Vamos a cortar el pelo.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razors, scissors, knives, ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
A ver, peinado. No, largo y suelto, suelto. Es verdad, no había previsualización de cómo quedaba, ¿no? El corte de elfo rebelde, no sé yo. Rapado por los lados, corte por arriba y coleta. No sé. Este mismo. Me lo estoy visualizando, no sé yo si que esto quedará bien, ¿eh? Suelto, no muy largo. Largo y suelto. Todo rapado excepto la coleta. No, eso queda feo. Corte de elfo rebelde. Vamos a probar este. Rapado a los lados. Si no, ya crecerá. Está bien. Quiero arreglarme la barba también. O sea, afeitado completo. Ya crecerá también. Venga, hasta otra.
So long.
Vale, nuevo Gerald.
I did not hear that.
Reuben takes a cut, Cleaver takes a cut. How's a man to tell?
Vale, aquí no hay nada, ¿eh? Tiene que haber dejado un poco de barba, ¿eh? No me gusta así tan rapado, en realidad. Ya crecerá. Bueno, creo que vamos a ir con estas secundarias que nos dieron, que son nivel cortito, ¿eh? Tirando del hilo y una perla negra. Mientras recorría las inmundas callejas de los restos, el barrio bajo más famoso y peligroso de Novigrado, el brujo aceptó un contrato para acabar con un monstruo que aprovechaba la oscuridad para cometer horrendos crímenes. En aquel momento no podía sospechar que aquella historia ambientada en las cloacas iba a llevarlo a una lujosa mansión. ¿Dónde queda esto? Una mítica canción, tío. Bueno, estoy pensando que quizás antes de empezar a hacer secundarias por aquí, por la ciudad, quizás deberíamos ir a saludar a Trish y hacer la primera de la historia, ¿no? Antes de nada. Es la que menos nivel tiene. Creo que deberíamos ir a saludar a Trish antes de nada, ¿eh? Las piras de Novigrado. Hacemos esta y luego, pues bueno, viendo... Dependiendo de cómo acabemos, qué hora sea, cuánto dure, no recuerdo, vaya la duración ni de coña. Creo que vamos a ir a saludar a Trish. Vamos a ir a saludar a Trish. Marigold. Bien, que vamos bien afeitaditos y con el pelo corto. Había salido como un... Mira, mira, hombre de bastardo. ¿Qué es esto? Piernas, tú. Ya voy lleno de sangre a ver a Trish. Os de fruta. ¿Puede se correr esta gente? Vale, una misión.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Zasca. Voy a meditar para curarme ese porcentaje pequeño de vida. Vámonos a Beatriz Marigold.
Arms for the poor.
Move on.
Una reforista.
It'll pay off.
Welcome.
Welcome. Es el mismo tío siempre, ¿eh?
What have you got there?
Solución para tintes. Ah, vale. Creo que se podía colorear las armaduras, me acuerdo, me parece. No tienes nada.
So long.
So long. A ver, Tris. Matones en casa de Tris, ¿qué hacéis aquí? Gamesón de arquero verde. ¿Qué es esta gente? A ver, ¿qué buscáis? A ver, ¿os ayudo? Hablemos, largaos. Largaos.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, look, he thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Keep it together, lads! No, don't! No more, please!
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple guards cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Buen nombre. Qué nombre más bonito.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
¿Y qué hacéis que no estáis allí?
Look for my friend there.
I meant no offense.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumor has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
¿Queréis más hostias?
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. If you know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief.
Tuvimos un mendigo ahora antes, ¿eh?
Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me.
Esto es el que estaba en las piras antes, ¿eh?
It's Menger.
Temple guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
¿Quieres morir?
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Vale, busca a unos ladrones en la plaza mayor o síguelos con cuidado. Habla con los mendigos sobre el rey de los mendigos. A ver, a Tris solo la saqueo yo, las cosas que tenga por aquí interesantes. Madre mía, cómo está todo.
Herbs, roots, just turn to healing.
Hombre, unas uvitas.
Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
A ver arriba.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
No sé para qué vale la placa esa. Tiene un triplex. Una albóndiga, qué rica. No tiene nada así de valor mucho.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
Vale, hay algo sí ahí interesante. A ver. Rosa del recuerdo. Pon una marca de misión. Poner la exclamación de misión. ¿Qué libros repetidos esta mujer? Vámonos, no hay nada así tampoco. Vamos a hablar con los mendigos. Vamos a poner el otro objetivo. Vimos una aquí de la que veníamos. Bueno, a ver.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Is there a lounge where I might find more of your company?
Temazo, vaya.
Washed your hair lately?
Con el estribillo ahí. A ver, por aquí tiene que haber un mendigo, ¿no? Bueno, vamos. Estaba aquí el que vimos antes de la que veníamos.
Help a poor fellow out. Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, none of them come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrado they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offense. Go in peace. Arms for the poor.
Qué amable el mendigo, ¿eh? Luego querrá que le demos una moneda.
You know the barrow the one? Those armies across the river.
A ver.
Ate at the Kingfisher. Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angering early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
Sí, podemos negociar aquí. Igual, ¿eh?
Here.
Igual se las queda y ya
Now
está.
you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other.
Dame las 30
Don't
monedas.
generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Las 30 monedas,
Poor fellow.
Nos acaban de dar el palo.
Hey now.
Pues tenemos que darle 30 monedas a cada uno de estos. Va a ser un pico, ¿eh? ¿Eres tú? Eres tú, ¿eh? Ah, ¿tengo que subir igual o qué? ¿No puedo hablar desde abajo?
Eternal fire protects us. Arms for the poor.
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. In my mind, thorough addled.
Vamos a darle un poco de palique a ver si antes, ¿no? Me imagino que luego le podemos preguntar por la arboleda, ¿verdad?
Been like this long? Addled?
Since me mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with me finger. See that? Me indicating.
He is a horse as far as I can tell.
Priests of look, medics, herbalists. All claimed I'm bewildered.
Well, they're wrong.
Matters little either way. Folk are generous to me. They enjoy watching me point. Like this. There. There.
You're happy. That's what counts.
I am. When folk ask me the way, I like that most, because I can
Ostras,
point
igual
like
si este es bueno, ¿eh?
There.
¿Dónde está la arboleda?
Because I know my way around the city. Oh, do I ever.
Pues
So
venga.
you gotta know where the Putrid Grove is, right?
Most certainly do. It's where I live. Over the, there. There. That way.
That away. Meaning where?
¿Dónde está tomando el pelo? Allí.
There's this alley, past the gate. Not a
Ronda Paraíso.
not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course. Unless he forgets to say the old sow's farrowed piglets. Might not let you in then, but that's easy enough to say. Listen, the old sow's farrowed piglets. See?
Thanks for your help.
Bien, tenemos actualizado el objetivo. Encuentra la guarida del rey de los mendigos. Vamos para allá.
Guy's a war veteran. Spare me a crown.
Voy a meditar una horita para curarme eso.
I'm warning you.
No, sardinilla no.
What was it happened to Faltist again?
Hay muchos tipos sospechosos, ¿eh? Madre de Dios.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Hard times we live in, so I wondered if I could, well, have a go for half price.
For half price, I'll undress halfway.
came out my ears.
You're regular, so you can choose which are.
Then I choose the front.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting.
Eres brujo, ¿verdad? Hay otro brujo aquí. No me acuerdo yo muy bien de esto.
Open up. Who are you and what you want?
Gerardo el Magias.
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer methods.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the grave.
Está sacando pasta por todos lados, ¿eh? Era la primera, ¿no? Dijo aquel tío, el mendigo de antes, ¿no? Ah, no, dijo que si decíamos esto, que no nos dejaban pasar, ¿puede ser? No entendí bien. Vamos a jugarla.
Old sow's farrowed piglet.
Ah,
sí.
Welcome to the grove, brother.
Vale, ¿hemos cumplido la misión entonces o qué? No, actualizada. Pero no sale ahí. Vale, reúnete con el rey. Sí, ahora sale, vale. Ha tardado en salir ahí el nombre. Lacayo.
Thank you, my lord. A right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
Lying in the street, so I took it. You look me straight in the eyes and lie, just like your father.
That if any of them should fall ill,
Good. More and more people come to
Hay tres.
So he saw scaring them off anymore.
I guess incurable disease is more terrifying.
Fucking hell. About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I
Benito,
say
Geralt.
You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrado will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day,
Folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Cyrilla.
Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
No sé. Pensé que igual tú. Ah, por el medio. Estás pasando la peña, Tris. Yo no puedo.
This lie.
Already told you, get lost.
In
trouble.
Where am I to go? I can't see you, I sigh.
Leche de vaca. Oh, pan. Puedo salvar la vida. Pan y agua, vaya. Tenemos un régimen carcelario para Geralt.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Geralt Gentleman.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Vale. Entra en el sótano. Pero antes me llevo lo que tengas. Fuck. Madre mía. Tienes aquí comida para un mes. Un huevo. No, lo quería ahora. De hecho, voy a mirar qué tienes en el piso de arriba, ¿eh? Mierda, pillé eso que no quería. Amigo de Tris. Lo que son las cervezas y eso, no me acuerdo muy bien para qué servían. O sea, no sé si te daban algún tipo de... Aparte de chumarte, ¿no? Si te daban algún tipo de estado de algo, ¿no? Aparte. Por eso muchas veces las dejo, porque no sé. No sé si pesan o no ahora mismo. Era que te escoñas. Vale, tenemos arrastrados y cosas, seguro, ¿eh? Por aquí. Ya está, ya Tris ya la está armando, por supuesto. Tranquila. Mira, mira. Al arrastrado. Aquí hay cositas, Virote de punta ancha. Joder, bueno, las ballestas no lo utilizo nunca, en realidad. No sé si vale para algo el algodón.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from
Spike Rock.
Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin. And winning a war takes three things. Coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes
Judging by what
anymore.
Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Encuentra el paquete perdido con tus sentidos. Supongo que saldrá en rojo. Sapear lo que haya. Espada de Dorian Gray. Ahora qué hago, Vale.
See what I do.
Ah, que está abajo, Tris. Hostia, pensé que estaba arriba. No sé por qué pensé que estaba arriba.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Es un cielo, Gerald.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
O vamos. Oh.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
$50-50.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
Tarifa
I'm a
estándar.
witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Coloca trampas para ratas por el almacén. Usa tus sentidos de brujo para guiarte. Tarifa estándar, 50-50.
You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Hay unas pocas,
I know what evidence of
Aquí
manticore activity
Keira
looks
Metz
like.
lo pasaría muy mal aquí.
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices. And
Busca hendiduras y cagar rutas.
Once we place this incense, what then?
Esto hemos llegado, Geralt.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot.
Bueno, aquí no es que Keira Metz lo pasara mal aquí, es que no
I
entraría.
don't
Vaya.
either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Really want the rats out.
Yes, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Cuando he activado el hechizo, ya, ¿no? Claro, se va, bueno.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness.
Con un tenedor.
Witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's just... it's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing.
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question.
Está a sus movidas.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Estampida. Madre de Dios.
Well, are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you.
Qué cabrón. No me acordaba yo de esto. Menos que le pedimos al menos la mitad de la pasta. Creo que se la ha pedido toda.
Let's agree your friends were never here.
Hijo fruity.
Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt.
If you say
Bueno, me temo que a ambos no, a nadie.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
How long you gonna make them wait?
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me.
Get out.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Qué pelazo que tiene. Han cortado el pelo bien. Sal del almacén, venga. Bueno, nos cerró este. ¿Hay que salir por otro lado igual o qué? Vale, no. Hombre, mercader.
Don't kill me. Good sir,
No sé, dame una muy buena razón para ello.
Told them they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Get out
Thanks,
of here.
Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town,
Corinne Tilly.
Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corinne's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corinne goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
See you later, Tris. Vale, misión completada. Tenemos nueva activa. Soñando en Novigrado. Encuentra a la soñadora en la casa vieja. Bien. Vamos a meditar. Vale, tengo sobrepeso, ¿eh? Me sale el iconito de arriba. A la izquierda. Claro, recoger tanto pan y eso. Deberíamos encontrar un... Bueno, los montantes estos. Deberíamos encontrar un mercader por aquí rápido, ¿eh? Si no tiramos algo. Porque no puedo correr. Bueno, hasta ahora están... A las 3 de la mañana creo que no hay ninguna tienda abierta. Vamos a meditar aprovechando lo mismo. Vamos a meditar hasta el mediodía. Más o menos. Vale, tenemos aquí un herrero.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
Primero me vas a dar tu pasta y te voy a dar morralla. Pues 3.24. Vamos a comprarte algo de por aquí. Una piedrita de estas o algo. Causar hemorragias es buena esa. Causar incineración. 1700. 1900. Voy a llevar esta. Ya no te voy a vender más cosas. Tranquilo. No te vas a quedar el dinero. Tienes 154 todavía, ¿eh? Igual esos te los quedas ya, ¿eh? Vale. Vamos a reparar los objetos equipados. Espada de acero felina legendaria. Podemos hacer esto, tío. Ah, pero necesito nivel. No puedo hacerlo por nivel, creo, ¿no? Este la encontramos antes en lo que es el diagrama, ¿no? Esta hay que hacerla. Igual lo puedo hacer ya, aunque no tenga el nivel. La tenemos ahí guardada, ¿eh? En el inventario. Sube bastante. Estaría bien encontrar el diagrama también de la de acero. De la de plata. Eso, fuera de este, haré una búsqueda, ¿no? En Google o algo, donde encontrar el diagrama. Pero sí. Vamos a hacerla. Vamos a hacerla ya esta. Sí, sí. Nos quedan 4 niveles. Estamos ahí al lado. Vaya, como quien dice. Esta es la que encontramos ahora, espada de Dorian. De acero, pero bueno, no vamos a hacerla. Vamos a esperarnos ya para cambiar a esta. Dentro de 4 niveles. Montante Spike Cork. Matabrujas, 90. Bueno. Espada de plata de víbora legendaria. Esta sí que la podemos hacer y usar, ¿eh? Tiene más 44 de la que estamos usando, que ahora mismo no es una random por ahí. Bueno, una random, es una de estas que tiene nombre, ¿no? Reliquia. Esta también tiene envenenar, como la viperina, ¿eh? Más 10%. Tiene experiencia adicional de monstruos, 20%. Intensidad de señal Arz. Arz es la del empujón. Bueno. Un momento. Vale, y... Estábamos en lo de fabricar, ¿no? Armaduras no puede este, es el herrero, ¿no? Este no va a fabricar armaduras. Solo son las espadas, ¿no? Okay. Sí, es donde estábamos. No hay corazas ni nada. Nos vamos.
So long.
Bueno, tenemos ahí la espadita legendaria del felino. Venga. Es menos nivel que la que hicimos. La de Tris era 63 de nivel, esta 60. ¿Por qué va para abajo? Bueno, vamos a ir con ella, ¿no? Encuentra a la soñadora en la casa vieja. Los aneirománticos o soñadores, como se les suele denominar con más frecuencia, poseen la habilidad implícita en su nombre de adivinar el futuro, revivir el pasado por medio de los sueños. Corinne era una de las mejores soñadoras y no le faltaban clientes, incluso con la hostilidad hacia el ocultismo que reinaba en la ciudad. Gerald esperaba que Corinne le pudiese conceder un momento y se dirigió hacia una casa en la que se encontraba trabajando. Vamos para allá. Sardi.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Busco a Corinne Tellado.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add.
Hostia, tenemos un contrato que es de la casa encantada. Igual es esta casa también aquí dentro, ¿eh?
Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... Well, you shan't believe it.
Hay que llamar a los Warren.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself.
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact. Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though.
Sí.
You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Es smart. Lo dicho, tenemos un contrato de... Creo que puede ser aquí también, ¿eh? No, no sé. ¿Cuál era, tío? No, era una secundaria. Creo, ¿no? No sé, juraría que había visto una por ahí de casa encantada o algo, ¿eh? No sé, igual lo soñé, vaya. Me suena de haberlo visto en algún tablón. Bueno, a ver. Albóndiga, qué rica. Con la mierda que podamos, Zumito de frambuesas. Pescado, ¿esto se come?
Stop. Go away.
Vale, el iconito es para arriba, ¿eh? El de misión. O sea, que antes de ir arriba vamos a ir abajo. Botellita de agua. Un cofre cerrado, no sé para qué quiero. Leche de vaca. La candelabros, ¿no?
Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Eso se abre con arce. Una albóndiga. ¿Qué hace una albóndiga aquí? Vamos a ver. Se ha de montar de caballería magistral. ¿Dónde vamos, tío? Ah, no hay más. Montar superior. Buah, es que las sillas esas pesan un huevo, vaya. Tengo sobrepeso ya. De hecho, igual son hasta peores de las que tengo. Vamos a ver si son peores, que supongo que si de la que tengo puesta las tiro aquí, vaya, las paso de ellas. La que llevo puesta es silla de montar de silleros de Rivia, 90 de vigor. Bueno, igual es blanca, o sea, igual hay mejores, ¿eh? Sí, 90 de vigor. 30. 75. 40. 45. 40. 30 y 35. ¿Para qué quiero toda esta mierda? ¿Esto vale pasta? No vale nada. Es un montón de peso, ¿eh? Bueno, pues es... Buah, 8 kilos, tío. Magistral. Es peor de la que llevo. Esta 6,5. Te vas fuera, tío. Tú vas fuera y tú también. No las quiero para nada. Anteojeras. 60. De Cerricania. Esto era de un... Creo que había un torneo o algo así. No sé dónde me las habían dado en su día. ¿Y el trofeo que llevo cuál es? Dama del mediodía. 5% de experiencia para humanoides. Creo que te da uno mejor, ¿no? Probabilidad de desmembrar. Joder, sí, hay mejores, ¿eh? Gallotriz, oro adicional. Vida adicional. Me voy a poner el de desmembrar este, ¿eh? El del grifo. Y el de gallotriz es lo mismo. Bueno, ya que estamos aquí, las cervecitas estas que hacían. Vale, regeneran vitalidad y eso también, ¿eh? Regeneración de vitalidad por cada enemigo en combate. 30 segundos. Es que esto, no sé, nunca me pareció muy accesible en combate a la hora de usar estas cosas. La verdad. Vale, vámonos. No. Nos vamos. Al igual que han implementado lo de las señales esas, deberían haber implementado algún tipo de rueda con objetos rápidos, tío. En plan que te saliese algo con el otro. Cambiarlo de los sentidos de brujo. Hacerlo de alguna manera que te saliera ahí, yo qué sé. Una cervecita, una aceituna, una poción. Muy amable. Es una como Johnny, ¿eh? Es un tío como el Johnny de las Moiras. No sé cómo se llamaba ese tipo de criatura.
It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away.
No he dicho, hay que llamar a los Warren.
Leave it. Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Vale, ahí se sube. Vamos a ver otra habitación.
Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Un montón de leche de vaca, tú.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Ya no. Guardo una botella de agua en un cofre. Y leche de vaca en un cofre también. Dibujo de una cuna.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
¿Dónde estaba eso? Dijo, la cuna esa. ¿Es aquí dentro? Vale. Descubre por qué la puerta se cerró de golpe. Porque pasan cosas raras, Gerald.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
En el sótano donde bajamos antes, ¿no? A mirar. Ahí. Boo.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer. So I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a
Criaño,
godling.
Criaña,
Others
no
might
buscaba
not
el
know,
nombre.
and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh?
Conozco a Johnny.
Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big end chases me. End's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Llegamos a un acuerdo.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Bien. Habla con la soñadora. Está despierta ya, Corín.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods.
Madre mía, Corín, ¿vas a coger frío?
I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Venga, reúnete con Corín en el Esturión de Oro. Pues nos vamos. Habrá que decirle al tío este que ha gastado el dinero en la casa pana.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved?
No hay solución posible.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Vale.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Mountains, economically.
Pues venga, vamos a vernos a Corín.
Odd though he is.
Voy a estar comiendo césped. Creo que sigo teniendo cosas para vender, creo, ¿no? No. Sí, tengo cosas para vender.
Welcome, welcome.
What have you got there?
Este es Gran Maestro, que era la máxima en teoría en el juego normal, y esta legendaria es de nuevo Game Plus. Tengo ganas de llegar ya al 70, vaya. Tengo que mirar para el próximo día. No tiene suficiente dinero, fuck. ¿Dónde están el diagrama de la de plata? También. Bueno, tenemos que comprar unas aceitunitas, a ver. 3,56. ¿Cuánto era esto? 3,75, back. Tengo que comprar las botellas. El inventario no era muy intuitivo tampoco en este juego. A veces cuesta un poquito.
So long.
Una misión ahí fuera.
Just might find a man brave enough. You, go back to your rocking chair. Power of the eternal
Nidas.
fire. A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice?
¿Qué anuncio? En efecto.
Indeed. Going on some voyage looking for a companion, right?
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved letter I'd return alive.
No sé quién es este fulano.
With a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well. Ambitious.
Well, well.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war. That one and the next. But I never fulfilled my promise. I time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone. Need a strong shoulder to lean on. Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Te ayudaré, pero ahora o cuándo. ¿Coge un tío en bolas por detrás?
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of.
Nos vemos en Skellige.
Say we meet in Skellige by the collapsed
Tío,
bridge.
vete tirando tú que
Yes,
vaya.
but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for
Ya
you?
te alcanzo.
Sounds fine. See you there.
Una perla negra. Busca un barco para ir a Skellige. La perla negra de Piratas del Caribe, ¿no? Bueno, Nidas, en algún momento nos vemos. Seguramente ya el año que viene. Dentro de algunos días. Posadero. Vale, aquí se están pegando. Aquí nos salió la misión de puños de estos, ¿no? De peleas de Novigrado. Supongo que es aquí, ¿no? Tiene que haber un corredor de apuestas aquí. Vale, se me acaba de ir el sonido. Joder. Un momento. Bugarros del OBS. Creo que este supongo que es el de, ¿no? Vamos a hacerla esta, la que estamos.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Let's go. Let's fight.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio.
Gregorio.
Your attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, George's George.
Heavy champion of the world.
While our champion prepares, you and I should have a chat. Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat. To engage in an enterprise, that is all.
Un brujo no hace trampas.
Kiss my ass, Master.
Kiss my ass.
You'll regret that.
Bueno, lo matarás tú.
A warm welcome to our competitors.
Kiss my ass, tío.
Geralt versus George's George, the pile driver.
Madre mía, vaya bestia. Vaya bestia, tú.
That's it, you're in for it.
Pathetic.
Pathetic. ¿Qué haces? Te queda un toque,
Slaughter the freak.
¿Quieres morirte ya, señor? Deja de cubrir ese ataque, me haga algo. Contraataqueme o algo. Bueno, se muere, tío. Fuck.
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize.
Thank you.
Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance.
Iremos en otro momento. Quizás después.
Mortimer, captain of the guard.
Mortimer.
He can usually be found near the Oxenford Gate.
Bueno, nos vamos a reunir con Corin. 120 coronitas. Está arriba, ¿no? Vale, bien en el torso. ¿Por qué está toda la peña sin ropa, tío? No es el único que tiene camiseta. Pero yo juraría que antes lo tenía. Frasco Carrasco. Es la otra habitación. Obviamente íbamos a entrar esta primero. La señora, una anciana. Está sobre el aire. What the fuck? Está sobre el aire, tío. Mira, ahí baja. Me ha sentado mal el viaje. De bajar de ahí, de levitar. Se pira. Que se puede subir aquí, tío. Estoy pensando que me iba a encontrar algo interesante. Vale, vamos a ver a Corina ya. Vale, a abrirá. Recuerdos de la visita a Corina.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this, and though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's go.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl, so I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing, caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
Vamos a contarle todo. Así me lo cuento yo también a mí.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Faltan dos, Corinne, sí.
Yes.
No need to rush.
No tengo prisa.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated, I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stiga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Uno más.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
La última.
Yeah, there's something else.
Jet.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say
Ya no,
more?
Corín. Ya te di la chapa.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
A ver, Tris está aquí, no está. Jaskier. Vamos a dar Jaskier, ¿no?
Maybe Declan. They liked each other a lot. at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
El romero y el tomillo.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Flores rotas. Otra misión, ¿eh? Misión cumplida. Corín, ¿qué haces ahí, subida?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Pues bueno, creo que vamos a ir a hacer la secundaria esta de los puños de las peleas. Porque bueno, son casi las 2 de la mañana. No cerraremos en poco ya el stream. Y no voy a empezar una principal ahora porque no sé muy bien tampoco cuánto durará, dónde nos llevará. Entonces creo que lo de ver a Jaskier lo vamos a dejar para el próximo día. Vamos a ir a hacer alguna secundaria ahora. Esta de los puños y a ver. Simplemente vamos a leerlo. Flores rotas, 64. Ve al romero y el tomillo. La señora Corín Telly le había dicho ayer al que Ciri se había puesto en contacto conmigo en Novigrado. Tal. Hostia, bueno, el de puños de furia es nivel 76. Es un poquitito alta, Pero sé que tenemos por aquí un par de ellas secundarias, Tenemos aquí una. Ah, vale, este es reúnete con Idas junto al puente de ruido que hay en el norte de Aringwall. Este es el que vimos fuera antes, que nos dijo a Skellige. Y tirando del hilo, pues no sé, vamos a ver dónde está esto. Bueno, son las dos, igual sí que podemos ir a hacerlas. Hostia. Mierda, he cogido una botella vacía que no quería. Nada, ¿sabéis qué os digo? Que sí que vamos a ir a ver al Jaskier, tío. Vamos a ir a ver al Jaskier. Vamos a hacer esta misión. Y lo dejamos.
Like a new rise teach, you're a bigger rat picker than me. Behave, Witcher.
Hard times we live in,
So I won't drink all I had.
Wanna bite me, Wolfie? Hey there, handsome.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
Bueno, tengo que venir de día, ¿no? ¿O qué?
Help!
Save me. I'll never come back, you stinking stagic.
Oh no.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning.
Sure.
I'm going to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Keep it together, lads! Gotta get around him!
That's enough of that.
Bucket me back!
Flat freaks.
Vas tú.
That's it, you're in for it!
¿Qué pasa?
Yeah, almost like we never left Virgin.
Venga. Aceituna.
Ah, please. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods are here. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
What is Jaskier?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe you could explain what the hell's going on. Not just well returned as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Busca pistas con tus sentidos de brujo. Vaya
10
hombre.
barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Such a...
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Es la agenda de Jaskier. Vale, antes de nada vamos a saquear por ahí cositas. Si es que hay algo interesante en algún lado. Subir arriba. Es todo morralla, no. Tenemos un alejo nuevo, eso sí, Aquí donde Jaskier. Nada. Frasco carrasco. Creo que le van a dar, Subir arriba, a ver. Tío de mantequilla. Fuera. Lee la agenda de Jaskier. Esto lo tengo yo en inventario igual, supongo, ¿no? ¿O qué? A ver. Rosa Van Altre, pipián, pum. Habla con Véspula, Elijal, Marabella, Zoltan, Molly. Madre mía, cuánta peña tú. Hemos subido de nivel,
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Molly.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly. Keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Oh, poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula.
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 Rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Buhir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
Well, then one it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Y por último, Elihal.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes and be made a fool. Well, well. Seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Y nos vamos a preguntar a las chavalas.
Know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Venga, nos vamos para allá. La más cercana es Véspula, por lo que veo, ¿no? 80 metros.
Heathen.
Vale, hay movida aquí, ¿eh?
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Hostia, esto es... Vale, nos enfrentamos unos antes, ¿eh? De esta peña rara.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for?
Pues va a aparecer con armadura reluciente.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Ahora sí.
Go. Now.
Now listen. You might have 2 swords, but there's 4 of us.
Yeah. 4 men, collecting tribute from 1 washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Me ven a las piernas, el hijo puta. Largo now, no quisieron.
All of it. So much work for naught.
Lo siento.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Tranquila, se quitará, tío.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well. I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when...
Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out, through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prized bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with upon his arm.
La ropa, mira.
Just the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Gustan jabonosas.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely.
Thorabir.
Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Venga, una menos. Elihal. No, deberíamos meditar por si hay follón cuando lleguemos allí igualmente. Voy a meditar una horita. Lo he dicho, era de madrugada y parece que es de día total, vaya. Cuando ya es por la mañana.
Faster. Slower.
Es un fulano. Un modista o algo.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elihal.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elihal?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elihal.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, He desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business.
No, no es tu business, bro.
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanio countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Hasta luego, maricati.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Bueno, no se ha resuelto nada este, ¿eh? Marabella. Puntos de experiencia, eso sí, ¿eh? Pues nos vamos para allá. Vamos a ver si hay un viaje rápido más cerca de Marabella. Hay una misión aquí, ¿eh? Bueno, la vamos a dejar ahí. He puesto más cosas en el tablón de anuncios. Bueno, vamos a ir hasta la plaza del jerarca. Avanzamos unas calles. No vamos a dejar ahí en stand-by, no vamos a ir al tablón. Nos vamos a centrar en acabar esta misión. Y el próximo día pues ya veremos. Otra misión ahí. Aquí, otra, la dejamos ahí. Vamos a centrarnos en lo que estamos.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Bueno, vale.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out...
Espera que termine la lección.
Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit? It hurt him much. Will he die? Don't die from
Dejo que esperamos fuera.
Yes, you do. I am what you want. Thanks,
Hombre, en realidad ya no tendrá prisa. Pero yo cada vez tengo un poco más, porque se hace muy tarde, ¿no? Ya estamos, venga.
Like as not.
How do you know?
My daddy's a witch hunter.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Women try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I'd always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion? experiments. Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Ciao, Mari Carmen.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Bueno, nos quedan un par de ellas. Molly y Rosa van a otro nivel. Vamos, cadita ahí, de frames.
My man's a sword swinger too.
Bueno, aquí va a haber problemas igual, Aquí unos lanceros.
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latar, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Había un torneo de carreras o algo así, me suena, en algún momento. Que era el típico hipódromo.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Los llama todos Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Grey's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Think I'll give you a run on the Zerrikanian Bay.
Cantarella for me, then. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
No sé si tiene alguna diferencia en la elección del caballo, la verdad. No lo recuerdo.
Riders, ready!
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Hey-ya!
Un poco el vigor.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. Don't spare the horse.
Se me va a acabar el vigor, tío. No te dejo pasar.
The speed, the rush of air.
No te dejo pasar. Déjame vigor, vigor, vigor. Vamos.
Don't spare the horse.
Listo.
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Esa sardinilla que escogí.
I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours.
De carrera superior. A ver qué tal está con la que llevamos.
Has just arrived.
No sé si será peor.
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Bien. Molly.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt!
That
the
Geralt.
one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
Estamos jodiendo todas las historias a Jaskier.
Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde for
Zorrabir
starters.
era.
Maybe they've different
Como dijo la
fathers.
otra.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her, looks after her, the way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Gracias y adiós.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Bien, pues nos queda una última, ¿eh? Vuelvo a Novigrado solo o con Bornis. Si nos lleva automáticamente, vamos con Bornis. ¿Dónde está Bornis? ¿Aquí arriba?
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Sí, venga, vámonos.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Bueno, pues lo dicho, nos queda Rosa Van Artre. Vamos con la última. Está cerrado esto, ¿eh? A ver.
What do you want?
Soy el nuevo profesor de esgrima.
Want to see Rosa Var Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Entra en la vía de los Bar Artre. Igual tenemos que haber dicho que era profesor de algo, ¿eh?
Hey there, handsome.
Se puede por aquí, truqui de la mendruqui. Que ya estabas, Geralt. No se puede, muro invisible. ¿Por qué no me dejas escalar por ahí? Tampoco se puede. Qué raro, ¿qué es esto, mierda, no? Se puede ir por ahí, tío. Está aquí encima, tío. Estamos escuchándolos. No. ¿Dónde estamos yendo, tío? Vaya liada. Vaya liada, tío. No sé ni dónde estamos ya. Joder. Pues nada, no sé dónde hemos ido. Hay que darme una vuelta enorme ahora. Cago en todo, tío. Pero nada, ayer era al menos, joder, para ir más rápido. Teníamos prisa por acabar el capítulo, el episodio, ¿no? Es tarde y estamos aquí en el agua. Tenemos que dar una vuelta inmensa a saber desde dónde. Tengo una partida ahora guardada hace poco, tío. Punto de control a las 2:33. Hace 4 minutos. Vamos para allá. Vamos a cargar esta partida antes de dar la vuelta. Supongo que es después de la conversación con... a la vuelta de allí del hipódromo.
took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
No es aquí, pero bueno, me da igual. Mejor. Vamos a decirle a aquellos que somos profesores de esgrima o algo así, ¿eh?
Gladly.
Venga, ya lo hemos visto esto. Chao, 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 chao. Vamos a grabar aquí un momento. Que nos guardamos hace como 2 horas y pico. Vamos a decirles que somos el profesor de esgrima estos ahora.
What did you catch?
What do you want?
Rosa Var Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. I hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy when she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. Follow me.
Pensé que igual me decía algo por saquear. Me lo he jugado un poco igual, ¿eh?
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars.
Well,
oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Rematch.
Drat it! You're quick! Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Con mucho gusto.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Ojitos que le puso al Geralt, ¿eh?
You asked about my relationship with
Son gemelas.
Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna! What? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent.
Kaviri.
Makes sense.
Thorridi.
He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
Debo irme.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
See you, Master Witcher. Hay que ver a Zoltan. ¿Por qué enfocaba tanto esta armadura? Clases de esgrima, nueva misión. Bueno, pues ya la haremos. No nos vamos a parar ahora ya, ¿eh? A ver si terminamos esta misión. Y el próximo día ya miramos. Cuando volvamos a las clases ya inspeccionamos esta casa. Ya estamos lejísimos, a 200 metros, ¿eh? O pasos, nunca sé muy bien. Supongo que es pasos por lo que pone ahí, pero bueno. Que bueno, el próximo día que juguemos The Witcher ya será el año que viene, en 2023. Mañana no sé si haré directo, el último del año. Vale. No sé si haré el último directo del año mañana. Tarde-noche. Igual juego un ratito a Battlefield, los últimos tiros del año. Pero vaya, sábado nada. Domingo no lo sé si igual de noche. Será año nuevo. No sé, pero bueno, ya será 2023 el próximo día de The Witcher.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you old bun? What's that? Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? She want to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with their own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kellanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits. You've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how
Una imagen
Dandelion
curiosa.
handled meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Bien, pues misión actualizada, no ha terminado esta todavía, ¿eh? Reúne y consultan en el Martín Pescador después del ocaso.
What village are you from?
Willows. It's into my area 2 days right.
Joder, al final una hora más hemos jugado, ¿eh? Vamos a cortar a las 2, son casi las 3. No sabía que iba a ser tan larga esta, tío.
So, how you go with this evening? I was fixing a bit up one.
No bread, no coin, Cora's shite.
No creo que quede mucho, vaya.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests.
Ahora vamos a ver
Should
una
start
obra.
soon.
Supongo que esa es Priscila, ¿no? No me acuerdo muy bien.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion display. growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
De Mario, vaya. Vamos, Gerald. ¿Qué le pasa a esta mujer?
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheep.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had there for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once. He made her wait the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuben, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'll be in deep then.
Parece que tendré que salvar a Jaskier de nuevo.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuben. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuben runs the bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, bugger all to do.
Misión completada. Por fin. Una horita más hemos jugado, ¿eh? El de la casa de baños